Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the Quarantine Challenge, week 1, day 5. Today's a really exciting one. We're gonna be working on power. That's the name of the game today, is power. So what we're gonna be working on is not just strengthening like specific muscles, but really working on our explosive power so that you can increase your sprint speed, you can improve the overall efficiency of your stride regardless of the distance that you're running, and overall just have a lot more power in your glutes, your hamstrings, your hips, everything, pretty much everything, your entire body. Let's do it. So first up, we're gonna do some explosive squats. You've probably all done squats before. We're basically gonna get in that same exact, motion that you get in with squats. Everything's gonna be the same, except I want you to have some sort of weight. Doesn't have to be a plate like this. Anything that adds a little bit of weight, like 5 to 10 pounds to start with, is totally fine. Anything that you can hold onto with both hands and feel comfortable lifting above your head. So we're gonna put the feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, toes ever so slightly pointed out. We don't want our toes like pointed perfectly straight forward. Then when you're squatting down, you're gonna hold your weight kind of like right in front of your chest. Keep your chest like kind of puffed out a little bit. You don't want to be like hunched over while you're doing squats. When we come down, you really wanna put the weight back on the heels. So this part is just a normal squat. You wanna really put that weight back on the heels so that you're utilizing the hamstrings on the way down. Hold that weight here, coming down. Then you want to get to the point where your thigh is like almost parallel with the ground. And here's the key to the explosive squat. When you come back up, you want to explode up and lift this above your head. Like so, okay? So you go down nice and slow, explode up. To the chest, down nice and slow, use those hamstrings, explode up. And then also when you get to that top point, you really want to squeeze, get a nice glute squeeze at the top, so that way you're using the glutes to their maximum capacity while you're coming up. So here's that a couple more times. Now let's do some lunges. Really the only difference here between doing like a normal lunge, down and back, is that when we go down in the lunge, we're actually gonna hold it for about 4 seconds. This is gonna be a little bit tough, but I'm telling you, this is gonna be a really, really great workout for pretty much your entire thigh, your hamstrings, your quads, everything all around. We do a lunge, keep the feet, start with them like almost close together, and then I'm gonna start on the right leg. We take our right foot out and come down. We don't want the knee going out past the toe, just like we did in squats, nor do we want this knee touching the ground. Then we're just gonna hold this, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, and back up. When you come back up, get a nice little glute squeeze, just a little bit of add in there. Now let's go down on the left side, left leg forward, come down, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, glute squeeze back at the top, right leg, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, back up, left leg, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, and back up. All right, now time for some fun stuff. We're gonna do burpees. So burpees are pretty tough. One of the reasons I may even recommend doing this first or early on, like make sure you're warmed up first, of course, because this one's just pretty tough and I wanna make sure that it's super high quality. So I'm gonna demonstrate it real fast just so you can see it in real time, and then I'll explain it. So here's the burpee. Okay, so burpees are tough. Basically what you're gonna do is you start by going down as if you're getting into a push-up position. Don't have to do a push-up, you can add one if you want. If you're a masochist, you can do that, but I don't recommend it. Just go down in push-up position, then throw your feet back into a push-up position, then back forward. And here's really the key of burpees. This is that explosive power part. You're gonna, from this position, kind of a frog position, leap up, and I'm so out of breath. Leap up and really get your hands way up into the air. So one more time, I kind of squat down, hands on the mat or on the floor, feet out, feet back in. From that frog position, leap up and jump as high as you possibly can. If you can get 10 reps of this in, that's great. The quality of these is more important than the quantity. So if you can only do like 4 or 5, but you're really getting a quality jump there at the end. That's great. I'm gonna do a couple more of these. All right guys, almost there, last one. I don't wanna overload you with this one because these exercises, if you're doing them right, are gonna be pretty tough and you're probably gonna be a little bit sore tomorrow. So just one last exercise, this is step ups. What I want you to do is find a very stable surface. This is a bit of a do as I say, not as I do. This bench is very sturdy, very stable, but I wouldn't recommend using a bench. Ideally find something that's just like really, really sturdy. If you're gonna use a bench like this, just make sure it's on a perfectly flat surface so it's stable, okay? So essentially what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with the right foot first. I'm gonna lift that foot up to the surface, and then I'm gonna really try to explode up. So I'll show you that right here real quick. Explode up, and then we want to take our left knee up, have that foot dorsiflexed to get a nice knee raise at the top. Then I'm gonna drop back down, okay? Then I'm gonna switch to the other side, left foot up here, explode up. Whoa. That was close. This is why you use a better surface than a bench. Up, right knee up, hold that for just like a second, and back down. So I'll show you that in real time here. Whew. All right, guys. That is it for today, and that is it for this week. I know we ended on a bit of a tough note there. Now you have the weekend to recover. Thank you guys for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you thought about all the exercises this week, today's and the first 4 days of the challenges as well. That's gonna help shape what we kind of decide to do moving forward. I wanna do this to help you guys during this tough time, this kind of more or less like quarantine, to help you become better runners while you're stuck at home. So leave down in the comments below and be sure to subscribe because I got plenty more of this content coming your way.